Good morning, everyone. I'm going to show you some of the finished products. This is my new bedroom wall. This is on my side of the house. And my flooring is done all the way across. Now, we are putting a closet here, but we have to figure out our nightstands and our bed is too wide. So we got to figure this out because we want to put at least a foot to 18-inch closet right here. And that's to eliminate dressers. I know it's a little dark. Hopefully you can see this. But this is the room we finished first. Oh, and these doors, that cabinet, yes, we hung Mr. Deer back up. We got this set up. And we have the ability to lock these because there's important stuff in there. Stuff we're not allowed to talk about on YouTube. And this is my other bedroom. We're still working on stuff, so things just get shifted from one room to the other. Now, this is the headboard. Because of the design of the barn style roof, I can't put this height back there. So we just flip the bed around and put the headboard back there. And that has worked out great. We did the same thing with our bed. And here's my barn door. See if we can get you. Oh. See, it still works. And we got this big dresser right here. See that? And we got one of the bookcases from the pantry up here. And guys, this is packed full already. Look at all that. We got our lights up. We got this light up. And we still have, I think, 4 of these lights left. And we have projects for them. Someone rumpled my bed. I bet you it was a puppy. We got this bed set up. We got a nightstand set up. And everything is pushed this way just to give an aisle on either side of the bed until this dresser comes out. Once this dresser comes out, this is one of the dressers we're going to replace because as you can see, look how dusty. I haven't dusted everything yet. As we move things, I've been cleaning, but this hasn't been moved. So this is going to get... We're actually going to get rid of it, guys. It's some of the best quality furniture. I bought these 30 years ago. 30 years ago, guys. But it's the best quality furniture I've ever owned. It's solid wood, which is hard to replace in today's market. Are you looking at yourself, you silly goose? That mirror does not fit on my dresser because the dresser is on the short wall. So it's on the floor. We are getting rid of that. And we're getting rid of this whole setup right here. But it's a process going through things. And you see what's in here. Thrive Life. We'll have to find a way to unpack this stuff. We are still on self-isolation, self-quarantine. So we're still doing that. We got our antique desk. This is one of Jim's inheritances. This desk is about 100 years old, guys. And it went from one of his grandparents to his father and now to him. So our goal is to keep it, preserve it, and pass it on to Jim's son or grandson, whichever wants it. That's our progress for the upstairs. I just cleaned this landing off. Seems to be a catch-all for stuff. And we're going to have to go out. Yes, we're going to start going out again. Florida has passed the curve for the virus now. So we're on the downward side. So Jim and I are going to start slowly going out. But we're going to be very careful. And we're going to get supplies to build this wall and finish this. Then this whole section here will be a bookcase. And that'll help declutter and get rid of the small bookcases. We hope. But that's the upstairs tour. And as you can see, every room is nice and private now. You see my headboard is here. My footboard is there, but it works great. Everything is working really, really good, guys. Yes, we haven't done a curtain yet. That's on the list. And those are my moving blankets, and they work great. You see where a little light comes through? So they work great. And one of our goals, once we get this closet built, all these dressers are going to go. We're going to get rid of them all. And you see what happens? Clutter, 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 which means it's hard to clean. I said it has to go. So that's one of our goals. I'm going to shut off all these lights and I'm going to take you and show you some of the other projects we're doing. Okay guys, we're in the bathroom and look what I got. That's a 2-foot deep closet. Look at that. Lots of storage. I've got dirty laundry there, dirty laundry there. My house is a mess, guys. It is what it is. In fact, I got to throw a load in today. But everything is coming together. Jim is making... Oops, I almost fell in the shower. Jim is making a new potty box. It's going to be a lot smaller. And then this one's going to go out to our outhouse. So we'll have dual potties areas. This cabinet is going... We're getting rid of it. And that's pretty much it. There's my homemade soaps that I made. But yeah, we're getting there, guys. It's a process. It is such a process. But yeah, to me that was a win. Look at all the toilet paper I can store. There are 3 big bundles of toilet paper in there. And no, we did not buy this when the pandemic hit. This is stuff we've had. We didn't have to chase toilet paper because we stored enough. This toilet paper here will probably last us almost a year. My goal is to fill one entire shelf, but I'm putting it off until the pandemic and supplies are readily available. And then I'll just get one big one a month until this is full. And that's how you prep. You don't empty the shelves of product. You get extra when you can afford it and you put it back. Now, we do rotate all this stuff, so it's not going to sit here for years and years and years. One of the nice things here, my big canners are up there. My appliances, like my big blenders and stuff, are up there. I'm loving it. Loving it. We're getting ready for a huge project, guys. So that's where we're at right now. Okay, guys. One of my projects has been, I've started doing some yard cleanup. So there were 2 pallets here. I got the one picked up and over to the burn area. I want to get this one to the burn area. I want to clean up that tarp and all this brush because it's right by my goat pen here. And I don't want any height here to help anything get it up and over my fencing. Now, most dogs could clear this fence if they wanted to, but I found that most dogs won't make the effort. My girls. Where's my babies? Ah, the triplets are in there with Miss Latte. Hey, girls. Where's Miss Glory? They're all kind of chilling. It's nap time. But there's the girls. Yes, we're still milking. I'm actually thinking of rebreeding her to get her back in milk. But Jim and I kind of agreed to slow down on the breeding a little bit. Hey, Trin. How's my girl? Hey, Grace. Hi, Grace. Look at those ears. Oh, my gosh, those ears. Glory! She calls when she hears us. She's way back there. Hey, Glory. Here she comes. There she is. Hey, Glory. Say milk time. Say, hold still, Mom. I'm thirsty. She's growing so fast, guys, it's crazy. She's to the point where she's heavy for me to pick up, so I have to stop picking her up. Now, she can jump in my lap, and she does it. She very aggressively tries to get in your lap. There's little Leo. Leo is for sale, and he's doing fantastic. And then the other 2, Lily's sold, and then little Lucky is in with Mom. He's still for sale. So we definitely have some kids to move yet. Now, if for some reason these 2 boys don't sell... Hi, baby. Hi, baby. This is Carmela. If those boys don't sell by 12 weeks, we will ban them. Which I hate to do because I think he would be great for breeding stock for somebody. Because all his colors, he's very flashy. And he's bucky already. I'm going to soon have to separate them, which I hate to do. But we're going to have to soon do it to keep them from getting everybody pregnant. Yeah, look how little to the females, but yeah, they'll get them somehow. Hey, Leo. Alright, that's the goats, and I'll show you some of my cleanup projects. Okay, guys. Now, there was... See, let's show you this first. This is what's left of a spool after the bottom rots out. This is actually the top part. Now, this is too heavy for me to lift, so I'm waiting for Jim. We're going to break this down and burn it, and then we'll save those rods or just recycle them. But this whole spool was sitting here, and that's what's left now because I did clean up most of it. Now, over here, there was a big pile of wood here to be burned. I just put this pallet here this morning, and that's from back by the goats. But there's a huge pile of old pallets here. I burned them all right there. I picked a day that it had already rained, not knowing we were going to get more rain. So I had this thing cooking. You see how everything around it is kind of burnt. But yeah, I had this thing full of wood, burned it all down, and it continued to rain, so I got lucky. I was able to get everything done. I set myself my goal to get done, and then the rain put the fire out for me. Couldn't ask for a better result. And I got an update on the boys. And here are the boys. And 2 out of the 3 bucklings has lost their sack. So we're waiting for Odin. He's right there. He still has his, but we're waiting for that to fall off. And you see all my pretty boys. Look at Blue Eyes back there. He's still for sale, guys, if I can find the right home for him. He is a purebred mini Nubian, and look at those eyes. He's got the prettiest eyes out of everybody. I might actually keep him and use him and breed him to like Simba. See if we can pull those blue eyes into our next breeding cycle. What you doing there, handsome? Uh-oh. Look at that, guys. See if he comes back to it. He's crazy when he gets wet. What are you doing, crazy boy? What are you doing? Huh? He's a happy puppy, guys. He still gets in trouble, though. I don't think there's a way around that. He still definitely gets in trouble. What are you doing? He saw himself in the mirror upstairs when I was filming the upstairs tour. And he started barking at himself. He's crazy. He's absolutely crazy. I was hoping he'd jump back in his pool. We're going to get a bigger pool for him, guys. He's outgrown this one. But I'm just glad he jumps in it and he hops around. He just loves it. So I'm glad he uses it. Now what we'll do with the old pool, as long as it's not run over again, somebody ran it over, we will actually fill it with dirt and grow things like lettuce and radishes, things that doesn't need a deep rooting system. You can probably put broccoli, cauliflower in there, Swiss chard, probably kale, collards, anything in these small pools. Alright guys, crazy boy ain't going to be any crazier. So that's the update for now. We're staying busy. We are running out of supplies. So we will have to go hunting for more building supplies. And I think what we'll do is place an order and just do a pickup. What, Cocoa Puff? What you crying for? Look at all that green grass. Every time we get rain, guys, this field just takes off. You see I'm spreading the hay around the field? That's to promote new grass growth. Hay is full of weed seeds. Anything that grows is pretty much edible for these guys. And there's a lot of bare patches out there since we had it forest mulched. So we're just trying to get more growth, and that'll give them more forage. Now my goal is, unfortunately I keep Jim full of projects, as you all know. I want to clean this up here, and I want to move this fence up along the solar panels and do a loop and come up to the hay shed and come back to these pallets and just give them that little patch in there for a few days. They'll knock that down, and they'll actually keep it down. That saves us from having to mow or take a weed trimmer to it. I'd like to get them all around the solar panels, but unfortunately we can't have them at the panels themselves. They'll climb on them and most likely would break them. So we can't do that. Hi, Moki. Hi, Moki. Hi, sweet boy. Look how big. That's Odin, guys, in front of Titan. He's almost as big as Titan. He's just a little shorter lengthwise. That's how much these young bucklings have grown. They've about caught up to my almost year-old bucklings. That's crazy, crazy growth. What are you doing, Picasso? You're wiggling that tail. What you doing, buddy? What? They're very talkative, this set. Very, very talkative. We had a lot of horn growth on this last set of bucklings. A lot of horn growth, but it won't matter because they're designated for the butcher shop, so those horns won't be an issue. Yep, Odin still has his dangly parts. This guy's fell off second. Hi, Comet. Hi, Handsome. And Coco's fell off first. I think that's how it happened. But they're both gone. They are healing over really nicely, so it doesn't seem to be bothering them at all anymore. Hi, Handsome. You're so pretty. Look at those ears. Oh my gosh, you're so pretty. If I could sell them, guys, I sure would. They're now what I would call pet goats versus breeding goats because they can no longer breed. So that is an option if somebody wanted them as pets or as a companion to like an intact buck. Like he would be a companion to like our breeding buck, Picasso. Look, they're out there foraging. Uh-oh, did you get in an ant nest? What happened? What happened? I'll have to check out there. If there's an ant nest, I go out and I'll treat it. Either that or bees. Titan, come on in. If there's a bee out there, you don't want to get stung too many times. Come on, crazy boy. Oh. The pushing match. Boy, Picasso has put his weight back on. He's almost chunky now. He's feeling frisky. What? They're very vocal today. He's always vocal when I'm around. He's spoiled. He's the bottle baby, guys. Right? You're the bottle baby? Yeah, handsome boy. Alright, guys, that's the update. You don't get to see these guys very often. But I figured I'd tell you what's up with them. They're doing great. I love watching Picasso. He's such a sweet baby. I mean, he is just so mild-mannered for a buck. The little headbutting that he does is still not hard, and it's gentle. Titan's giving him a hard time. Get him, Titan! Get him! This is very normal behavior for bucks, guys. And they don't have anything that can hurt each other. Not even Titan's horns. They're rounded. They're not sharp tips. You see, they're really not being rough. Alright, this video is getting awful long. Take care, God bless, and we'll see you on the next video.